Hi, welcome back. Tracy here from Tracy J Designs. So today we're going to carry on doing some ephemera for this book. We'll just move all this stuff aside. So I just wanted to quickly show you last night I did a couple masterboards using the lovely Emma's Grunge Numbers, Grunge newspaper, Grunge maps, and I believe there's a steampunk grungy steampunk in there too, so we'll keep those put aside later for some tags and extra bits and pieces that I might like. So let's get started. So thought process that I did was I went through, and we've got some ephemera like pockets in the kit, so I want to do a handmade pocket, or handmade anything, and then a kit pocket, handmade kit pocket. So I tried to stagger it out so we get to make a few things. So I've placed them where I want them. This was out of the Kaisercraft 12 by 12 book that I've shown you in the beginning, and with this we're just going to do a belly band. And what we might need to do actually is put a bit of, sometimes these punches don't like to go all the way through. So how are you all? I hope you are playing along and enjoying this little series. Today, I don't know if you can hear it, the rain is pouring down. It's been constant rain for the last probably 3-4 days. So yeah, not much gardening getting done. Back to work tomorrow. I'll try and get a couple videos done today. So we're just going to do a side tuck in here. We'll put it in. So like I said, we will place everything in. We might have to make 1 or 2 things, but that's okay. It's pretty gloomy outside actually. I'm hoping the lighting's okay. Sorry if there's any shadows. I'll put that down there. So once everything's in, we'll end up going through and making clusters. So there'll be a nice cluster along there. I still haven't decided whether I want to put any lace on the edges. I think I'll leave it till the end. I don't normally. So these 2 are from the kit, and I could have an up tuck, could have a down tuck, but I think I'm going to put them together and put a piece of paper in between them, just for something a little different. So I'd love to know if anyone made the belly band along with me. I had quite a few messages actually saying how great it was, how they, you think outside the box. Right. I still haven't really sorted out my craft room. I've got drawers beside me that are empty. I've still got my sewing machine and a few other things out in the dining room that need to be moved in here. So maybe after this I might spend a bit of time trying to organise a few things. There's not much really to talk about today. Trying to organise this 21st that's happening next weekend, so we'll be limited to any crafting time next weekend because that's an hour away, this 21st, so I'll be spending the night down there. Right, so we'll find something to go in there. Then what have we got? Okay, so this, I thought what we might do is do 3 pockets. So we'll move this to the side. And just go around the outside. Something I did want to play with, and maybe in the next video, was I grabbed a whole lot of these. Well, actually a friend grabbed a whole lot for me. I think these might be kind of cool, even as a actually as a belly band. Could have another belly band in there, or a side tuck maybe, but even a tag. Actually, these are going to be really cool. So we'll have a play with them either in, see how much time we get today, either in this video or the next. Right, now what I want to do is rough that up. Now I don't know where my little Tim Holtzy thing is, but scissors will do just as well. I think after this one I might actually head over to Tracy Fox's shop and buy the Christmas kit. I've been thinking about it, trying to resist, but I don't think I can. She's got some beautiful images there. Right, let's just tear that down a bit. I've got to stop whispering. It's like I'm not used to talking to myself, so I go really quiet. One, I don't want the dogs to hear me talking to myself because that will set them off. And two, I forget that I'm actually talking to people. I'm just not answering back. Right. Not that this matters where it goes. And then that one goes there. And that goes there, yep. So we'll get them together. About the middle. That's about right. Clear the rubbish away. Right. Look about right. And once again we'll probably stick something along here. I like going through a journal, placing everything, finding places like pages where I want to stick things or where I have to make things. I'm not as organised as some of these other ladies where they have buckets and buckets full of pre-made ephemera. I'd love to be that organised, but I'm definitely not. And I must admit, I don't really enjoy it as much as making journal top. Journal toppers would have to be my most favourite thing about journals. And I'm pretty sure once I finish this, I might do a session of just doing toppers. Put that in there. Do the top one next, just so we can get the middle one even. Looks pretty good to me. Curl that back up. about the middle. Right. Let's put this back here so everyone can see. So I'm putting it on this page because this would be kind of hard to write on. But I think that'd be kind of cool there. Right, let's get this stuck down. So I've got a 4-day week at work this week, which I'm looking forward to. I'm always a little bit tired after the previous week having an infusion. So 4 weeks will be good. 4 days I should say. And I've got a hair appointment. So spoiling myself a bit. Long overdue actually. I'll just place that down there. My glue spreader's out in the other room. Really do need to, after this video is finished, start sorting that out. Right, so that's the next one done. What have we got next? Okay, a while ago I did a whole lot of CD covers. I just tea-dyed it, got a little bit of tissue, glued it down. This was a Steampunk Fairy one that was left over. I don't want that feather, so I picked out a bottle that would cover it, and then we'll come along afterwards and make something to go in there. So what I might do is actually move that up there. What we'll do is put a piece of cardstock in there. This was printed out from Emma's maps. I'm just going to slot this in there, glue it down, instead of having that white background. Let's move this out of the way. Sorry for that noise, thumping it around. Be quite exciting to have this one finished actually, I must admit. And to be able to do it as my first video really, my first step by step. Not sure what I'm going to do. Oh sorry, it's probably out of there, that's better. Not sure what I'm going to do after. I think I'm done with Christmas journals and don't really want to do any more of those. So I'm just going to go along the edge, make sure I don't get on there, just to hold it into place. I'll just grab that roller. You don't need to glue the whole lot down. Right, and then what we'll do is put that down there. Found some grungy seam binding, or we could actually use this. Might actually use some of this instead. Use it up. One thing I have been thinking, yeah, that's cool. One thing I have been thinking about too is I probably have around 6 unfinished journals, and all different sizes. The TN, I've got a few TN journals, folios. I know I've got some folios that I've started. And some normal size journals, and of course the corset one for my mother for Christmas. So I'm thinking about setting aside one day and calling it Finish It Friday or something. I don't know, but I seriously need to deal to it, because I think it's because I see all these lovely kits by everyone, and it's like I want them all and I want to do them all. Cool. So that will just pop. We'll just glue that on there. But this will encourage me, I think, doing these videos to actually finish my projects. Just check and make sure. Yep, great. And we might do a strip down there to cover that, to make that look a bit more appealing. So are you all like that, where you've got unfinished projects? I have pretty much lost count on how many kits I've got printed out ready to go. Right, so we're on to the second. So that was the first signature. We're on to the second one now. Remember, we did this in the last video, so we've got a belly band behind, we've got a belly band in the second one. And remember, instead of sticking the ticket one down, you could have actually had a third one. But she's cool. I liked how she turned out. So we've just got another piece from the kit. And I might leave blank, or I might add a bit of lace to it. Might find some Grunge Numbers, put a number there with a bit of cheesecloth. I won't know until I go through and start filling them, depending what inspires me. But it should be pretty cool just by itself. And I'm quite aware of the Christmas journal. I added quite a lot, so it ended up being very, very chunky. I don't really want another chunky, but then they're still usable, is the word I was looking for. Cool. Put that back on, although it doesn't seem to dry out this time of year. It's quite warm in here again. Through. This is another glassine bag where I've pre-done it, and I thought the colours all matched. Not keen on that image, so let's just see if there's something here. Do a teapot. Actually, where are the bigger ones? We could, here we go. So we've got the bigger ones here. Let's have a quick flip through and see what we might like. That teapot would be really cool, actually. Oh, what about a frog? A butterfly. Oh, there she is. She's bigger. I'll put that aside because we don't want to use that one again. It looks like her wings slightly cut. I actually quite like the teapots. Now, move those to the side. Let's see, although the apple's really nice. Quite like the apple. Or the putty cat. We could do the cat. Oh, that's spooky, the eye. No, I actually think I like the apple. Apple teapot. See, now there's too many choices, Emma. I think. I think I'm going to go teapot. Although my eye keeps getting drawn to that apple. No, apple. Right, that's it. I've made my mind up. Let's... We're going to go the apple. Now, the next thing that I need... Oh dear, now you're going to watch me fussy cut. Not that great, but thank goodness for distressing, okay? Hides a multiple of sins. Can you hear the rain? Like, it is constant. Good for the fruit trees. They've all got little baby apples and peaches and got nectarines, and I've got one apricot because I've got a young apricot tree that I'm trialing here where I live, because I don't think it's really cold enough, but I'm giving it a go. But yeah, I've got seven apple trees. I've just got a normal size section, but they're all standard, so they don't take up too much room. And I've got a navel orange, like that's not very big, but man, it has a lot of oranges on it, and it was absolutely covered in blossoms. Right. Yeah. Get rid of all that white. So we want to stick that down there. Let's just have a little bit of a play, because we don't want it sitting mid-air. Can I find... Oh, actually, what about something like this? Just a black strip underneath. Yeah. Maybe. Actually, what I feel like I want is some paper. And this is quite grungy. Let's have a bit of this. Real nice brown paper. Don't want that bit. Let's just stick that down for now. don't want to ink the edges. I don't think it needs it. Let's just cover up that. I don't know whether I want that either. Maybe I'll just have another bit of cloth beside it, although no, don't want that. Add a bit of this rusty cloth. Let's see if we can tear this. Some are easy to tear and some not so much. Oh. Bit of texture there, I think. See if I can. Oh no, it's not going to tear for me. Hopefully we're not running out of time. I'd like to get 2 signatures done. And then we need some, I think we need a number. Actually, he'd be kind of cute down there, wouldn't he? But no, I'm not going to do that. I'd like a number or something there. Let me do. Actually, I've got these. I don't even know where I found these from. I just was cleaning up a little bit. Let's put it. No, too small. Right, I'm going to go find these numbers. I'll be back in 2.